Everyone, hope you're having an awesome day. This is just me popping in real quick to show you this video I saw from the Sean Atwood podcast, and it is Jaguar Wright essentially saying that she doesn't know LaMesha Fuller and she tells her to stop talking. Let's get right into it. Hello and welcome to Beauty by Jen. If you have or if you haven't been here, welcome either way.
Hello, Jaguar.
Hey guys, how are you? Hey Sean. Hey
Good.
Roro.
How we doing, Jag? How we doing?
Oh, fabulous. Just getting ready for my parents' anniversary. Cooking up a
Oh.
storm.
Yeah, you're cooking up their favorite meal, right? For Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have
Have you spoken to Misha before, Jaguar?
Huh?
Have you spoke to Misha before?
Yeah, just once over with Natanya.
Okay, great.
I went over there to pray with her and let her know that there are people praying for her and to be encouraged, to be glad to be alive and, put the past in the past.
We appreciate you coming in.
You. My green screen here, do you see it says thanks, Zoe? That's my blink twice lighter.
Mm.
Yeah. I really love that movie. It's so elegant, it's quite the totem. The yellow is for warning, and if you look through the film, on so many different occasions, yellow pops up. The weirdo guy with the glasses, the heart glasses, offset upside down, trying to alert the girl that danger was there. I mean, it was a very elegantly written piece. And I mean, I've said myself that I have no doubt in my mind that they spoke with someone who had been there. So I just,
Yeah, it's true. They took it from my police statement.
Interesting. What year was that?
That was 2012.
Okay. Now, you said something very interesting the other day. And let's just be clear. Neither one of us have spoken online, offline, other than with Natanya, correct?
I've seen you. What I told Adrian is that I seen you in the club, and I remember you speaking about what the Cuban good and stuff, and
You
that
said
you
it was a strip. You said it was a strip club in Dallas.
in North Dallas. Yeah, it's called Dallas Cabaret. Dallas Cabaret North and Dallas Cabaret South.
Cabaret. And this was, you remember it specifically, it was in 2012.
Yeah, because that's when I was living in the Holland Hills in Oak Cliff. That's why I'm standing in Oak Cliff. And
that would be unfortunate.
You weren't there?
Exactly when was it that you were in the mental hospital?
That was like in 2005. I was there. 2005, 2006, something like that. That's when I got back home. That's how I got home, because they was trying to
Sweetheart, I need to inform you of some very real information about me, which can be easily charted on my Instagram. I've been traveling, performing, and living in many different various places all over the world. I did not decide to move to Dallas, Texas until 2016. Now, I did start working and gigging and recording in Dallas before 2016, when I first started frequenting it in 2014, after I left Philadelphia with my family. And see, I had moved me and my son to Shreveport, Louisiana. Now, in between that time, I took a contract with Dwayne Wiggins doing film and television production and recording and sound. In 2015, my son was arrested. I came back to Philadelphia. I got my family together. We moved to Dallas in 2016, and Giovanni came to follow later that fall. Sweetheart, I was nowhere near Dallas, North Dallas, or a strip club in 2012 at all. Matter of fact, I was spending more time in Miami and Paris, nowhere near Texas.
Yeah, but well, you have a
Wait
twin
a
out there
second.
that talked about the same thing you talked about.
Wait a
But
second.
okay.
Wait a second. I am telling you that story that you're telling about me as fact and true that you have repeated on several platforms now. It's not possible. It never happened.
To who? That I never talked to you?
No, not in 2012, not at a strip club.
Oh,
and
I
not
don't
in
know what year.
Dallas.
2012 is the year I think that I signed the paper.
That's what you've been saying.
Yeah,
Repeat.
that's what I'm saying. That's the year I remember them contacting me. But I was having conversations with various people in the club because like
Do you
celebrities,
understand how
Stevie J,
dangerous? Do you
Stevie
understand
J,
how
and
dangerous?
everybody was like coming to that club. Like a lot of people came up to that club.
I know who hangs out at Cabaret, and the reason why I know the girls at the strip club was because after I moved to Dallas in 2016, I was Lyft driving, and I always drove the girls home at night.
Yeah.
But see, that was 2016.
So is
Do
it
you
possible
understand?
that is it possible then that it's just a mix up of timelines or jagged memories, interlapping memories, overlapping from, I don't know, a bit
No,
of
I'm saying
fragmentation?
flat out, she never met me or spoke to me at all. I do not know her. The
Okay.
only time I've ever spoken to this young woman was with Natanya. I had nothing but positive things to say, and I still feel the same way. I do not believe you should be doing all that you're doing. I think you need to get counseling.
Yeah, I do
I
need
think
counseling.
you need to,
I
think you need to get in serious therapy immediately. I think you're doing yourself great harm. Do you realize that the things that you're sitting here admitting on camera, online, unaliving babies and cannibalism and such?
I'm going
No,
to
I
tell you
want
this.
you.
I
No,
told the police that they
I
said
need
I
you
was
to.
in survival mode.
I
It's
need.
the truth. It's the truth. I'm not going to
I
lie.
need.
I'm not
Number
going to
one,
lie.
police will tell you anything
What
to
if,
get you to admit things so that they can use them against you later in prosecution. I'm
well, why didn't
asking
they
you,
prosecute me then when I was crying and I was telling them what
sweetheart,
I went through?
sweetheart, you ain't got to put
They,
it on for me.
but they said they sent me home. I'm not trying to
You
be
ain't got it.
disrespectful or
You
come
ain't got to
anyway,
put
but
it
they
on
sent
for
me
me.
home. They sent me home. I told them, why didn't they go arrest him when I told them what he was doing? Why didn't they arrest him? And when they was
I
coming in,
think all of these interviews that you're doing yourself great harm.
yeah, probably am. But after I get my word, I'm not.
The things that you're saying are gut wrenching for
It's
people
the
to listen
truth.
to. Yes, they're gut wrenching for people to listen to. So I can only imagine what it's like for you to keep swallowing and digesting this over and over again. It's literally bordering abuse.
I understand what you're saying because I go back and I read the video. I look at the videos.
I know you do, and I implore you to stop. They are not positive.
None of them, not even the one we was praying on. None of them.
People online are here to feast on your pain and use it for entertainment and clicks and views and dollars. That is not what you need. You need
I need help.
love.
I'm calling out for help.
You need therapy. You need help, real help. And that's
You're right.
something that content creators cannot give you.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, whatever lawyer you have, everything you're saying is going to make it very hard for him to defend you in the future. And guess what? This footage will be here
Forever.
You're not helping yourself.
They already talked about what was out. They already know.
Not helping yourself. And the amount of pressure, the amount of pressure that is about to lap on you. I don't think you, sweetheart, I literally came here as a gesture of love because when I see somebody going down, a dangerous path when they're about. Oh no. I don't think you understand, my dear.
I understand what you're saying because my mom said the same thing, but
sweetheart,
at the end of the day, it's the truth.
Sweetheart, what you're doing to yourself, it is cruel. It is cruel. Okay?
For real. But she really still popping pills and all that
I
shit.
can
Still get high.
understand.
Probably.
Do you understand what do you hear what you're listening to? Okay.
I have 3 witnesses outside of that. You gonna be proud of me, Jackie.
Right now, the most important thing for you to do is disassociate from Misha.
Already done. Before you said it, already been done.
Okay.
She gonna fail tomorrow, watch, because she's too high strung. She probably gonna pop a couple.
She the one that told my story first. Miss Jaguar, I really don't care what Adrian got to say, because I told her don't get on live and don't say anything. Don't say nothing. I was venting to her. She shouldn't have went live and said nothing. I went for her to help. She didn't help. She reached back out to me because she knows the truth. The truth gonna come out whether that, or in the court. But you're right. That's why I was telling him I really don't want to do any more lives because it's not helping. I'm thinking I can release and talk about it, but it's not helping. But people in the world need to be aware of the things that's going on.
This is not healthy. This is not therapy. Prostrating everything that happened to you before a group and a pit of vultures is not helping you.
It's not, but it happened to me, and I've been shut up all my life. I've been shut up all my life. They've been telling me to shut up.
The woman that brought you online is now contradicting everything you're saying.
That's her.
She fired Lionel, and now you're being represented by him. There are conflicts of interest in this thing out the wazoo. Please stop this now. Adria has said things that she's witnessed about drug use regarding you. I don't know what
drug use she regards me. She saw me because I don't. What drug she saw me do? Other than me send her Bible scripture, other than me praying with her.
All right, then tell me about Yellow Beezy's house. You being at Yellow Beezy's house.
I told her an incident where he saw when Diddy told them to kill me. That's what I said. I didn't tell her get on live and repeat that. They ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't know nothing about Yellow Beezy's house. She know about it. Tell her where the spot's at. Since she knows so much. I don't know nothing about that.
You just said Diddy did what at Yellow Beezy's house?
I said, I told her that he's telling people to kill me. I was staring at him.
You know that house is a trap house.
Is it? It's because it's not a house.
Why were you there?
Because I live in the same place.
Well, look, let me just put a pin in this for just now, because I think a lot of things are getting brought up.
What about Adrian trying to save Anthony Galloway when he was a fucking pimp to her and me? What about that? She don't want to. No, we're not gonna lie. We're gonna tell the truth. We're gonna tell the truth. We're gonna tell the truth. She want to lie. She want to cover herself because she got scared yesterday. Even off me and her, we talk every day, and she already
get scared
because she knew how old I was, and she used me as blackmail to get a fucking apartment that didn't get paid up for 6 months. She got scared because her and Anthony came up with this idea. They got on. He became a model. She started going to Miami. She started being a main girl freak off. Her and Superhead were into it. I remember all this stuff.
Yeah, so I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I'm going to put a pin in this just now. We're kind of touching on topics and areas where
you think to discredit me. I got her recording a minute in. I got recorded. See, everybody playing chess think I'm playing checkers. I got her recorded. I got her recorded I recorded our conversations. So she could discredit me all she want. She's recorded. Well, girl, I know, but what we're going to tell the people don't need to know this. The people don't need to know this. The people don't need to know this. We're just going to put this narrative up. She did this. Not me. I told her, don't talk about me because I need a lawyer. Okay, I found somebody to represent me. I gotta wait till after the holidays, and then after I get my lawyer I already know.
There's
I
a
send them
whole lot
video.
of protesting going
All right,
on in
so
the chat.
I don't know if my mic wasn't working before, if it is now, but let's just put a pin in this whole narrative just for a second. I think a lot of the topics that are being brought up here weren't really ones that perhaps Misha expected to be thrown to her. And I just want to sort of just de-escalate this for a second.
Well, I'm not upset. I want to get clarity.
I got upset at Adria because she already
My name has been drug into this.
And I didn't tell her to get on there. I told her that in confidence. I said, I don't know Jaguar. She didn't know who I was. They was just telling a story. I just told, and she got on there and well, let's talk about this. And that, because she's high in the car. I didn't tell her to do that. I was on there. I really started scratching like, I don't want to talk about this. Supposed to be the sign and leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. She kept talking. Okay, now she talking and we on live, and I did say that. So I will say that I said the things that I've said. And I said the things that I've said, you know, and I can admit that I said it, but it was not for her to use my story, or not for her every conversation we have to get on live or get on somebody's podcast and tell people. It's supposed to, I was confiding in her. And the confining is, you remember me, right? Because I was crying for this girl. I wanted to go. I looked at her as a mother. I was crying for her. And she left me with him. She got her apartment. We did get jumped. We did. We got jumped. She was mad at me. And she told me I couldn't go upstairs because I was trying to run away to her. She left me multiple times. And I still not necessarily befriend her, but I still associated myself with her because she is my proof. I've been screaming on the inside for so long. And I've been talking, that guy says, Steve.
I'm sorry, I'm just monitoring the chat. It's a bad habit. I've been dealing with these things online for so long.
Jag, let me ask you this. Yeah. So I think a lot of what you're throwing at Misha tonight is based off of her memories.
You were saving people.
Her memories.
I remember it was like something. It was something like where you could get dressed behind it. I remember stuff.
So
I never said you hurted nobody. I said you helped. That's what I told her. I told her that you would help.
When did I help you? Because I don't know you, ma'am. This is the problem.
You keep saying it, but that's the narrative. Everybody gonna say they don't know me. Okay, I don't know you. You don't know me, Jaguar, and I apologize for even bringing your name up. I apologize for even bringing your name up because I don't know you.
Let me just interject.
I'm gonna need you to produce evidence of something.
Yeah, let me
real.
Only once I get into it.
I need to say something for one moment without interruption.
I will. My only evidence is that police report that Alec has, and she gave it to the insurance people to keep it for the court.
And my name is involved in that somehow.
So whenever I get in contact with her, because you witnessed stuff, so you are on it for witnessing stuff.
What?
What did you witness?
Right,
no,
I don't know. Listen,
I don't want to keep talking about it. I'll give you my number. We can talk off the line.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone can hear me. I don't know if my mic's working. Can anyone hear me? Can someone just let me know if they can hear me?
This is very troubling for me. I hear you, Ron.
Okay, you hear me?
It's
okay.
Serious if I call you Ron.
Yeah, so answer me this, Jag, right? So a lot of this is stemming off of this memory that Misha is saying she has of meeting you, which you say you've no recollection of.
No,
is it not? No. That's fine. I understand that. So in your experience with being a survivor, right, and you have these memories, and you have people who start pulling things apart. Have you never experienced a time where you have believed solidly that something has happened, but the trauma, the medication, the alcohol, the baby oil, all of this can just warp things to a point?
I thought I was dead. I couldn't believe I was alive.
I mean, because I think
I have been passed out and bleeding out in the trunk of that car for so long. When they came and took me
get.
out, I thought I was dead. I didn't even realize I
So,
was still alive.
all I'm saying is it not is it not more likely that when we look at the slice of all the information Misha's put over, is it not possible? Is there not room for discussion that perhaps that memory is a fragmented memory? It could have been.
Do you want to know why I don't discuss all of the abuses against me in detail online?
Well, no, that's not what I was asking.
Do you want to know why?
Because it can be used, probably because it can be used against you.
Adrian already put it out there. I was just talking about the stuff that she put out there, but I haven't talked about everything.
No, please let me speak.
Okay.
I haven't talked about everything.
Please let me speak, ma'am. I don't talk about them because they're horrific. I don't even like thinking about them. The night terrors that I still experience to this day traumatize me even still at times when I'm caught off guard. All of my years of therapy and self-work have taught me sharing the details of these stories can do nothing more than hurt or enrage someone else's mind.
But would you not also say though, Jag, at the start when you were reliving this and telling these stories, that was part of your process and journey and breaking through?
By 5 men who came through my door with guns, and they stayed for just over 2 days. The scar right here, just under my cheek, it's very light now. That's where they put the cigarette out of my face. I know what urine tastes like. I know what feces tastes like. They did both in my mouth. I was cut, I was beaten, and I was burned. And guess what? That's me keeping it light, G.
Yeah, I understand.
Do you want to know why me telling all of that is pointless? Because it has nothing to do with who I am right now.
Yeah, but I don't think that's what the point of what I was saying was. It's not about who you are right now. It's about who you were at the beginning when you were dealing with all this, when you were coming out, when you were telling your story.
Yeah, no. I never told this to anyone. I didn't discuss any of this with anyone. It is gaudy and it is unnecessary. And it is something that should be kept between the confidence of a lawyer or your therapist. This is not for public consumption.
Do you not feel that it's almost...
My reason for coming here is this young woman has sat in here on several occasions, online, on different places, saying that she had this meeting with me, that I talked to her, that I did this. She gave details. I asked her about the details. It's not possible. It's not that I don't recollect it. I'm saying it never happened.
I get that,
And
but do you maybe think...
She's convinced.
I get that though, but do you not think that
No, did you not just sit here and play the blink twice game? Oh, you know what? I wish I never said your name. Yeah, everyone has to pretend like they never met me. No, sweetheart. I never met you.
But do you not think do you not think that could have been a knee-jerk reaction to being addressed on a public platform out of the blue?
I don't, because she's been telling this story with confidence.
Well, yeah, but confidence. Okay.
Platforms.
Okay, but do you think
25 content creators right now doing polls in their chat saying, is Jag the mastermind behind Adria and Misha?
Well, yeah, I get that, but at the same time,
no. Do you really get that? Do you really get all of the hate mail that I'm getting? All of the lies, people saying that I'm scamming, that I'm behind this. Meanwhile, Lionel B is running around being everybody's YouTube manager, charging people anywhere from $1,000 to $2,500 a pop, taking percentages while sitting there teaching these girls how to negotiate views per clicks on AdSense. But I'm the scam artist.
Well, I mean, to be honest,
I have nothing to do with it.
What you're saying about Lionel.
Do you know how wild it is to live the life that I live and wake up in the middle of a whole conspiracy I have nothing to do with. Literally.
Yeah, the
They were
internet's a bit
saying
of a
that
mad
these were my
place.
witnesses. These aren't my witnesses. I didn't say I had 3 Diddy witnesses on Pierce Morgan. I said I had 3 Jay-Z witnesses. There's somebody that literally did a whole 4-hour live, and some of the members of that fan club, like Danny Lynn, 678, and I said, you realize you have about 150 trolls from 4 different major content creators. I mean, not major, under 100K, who lie about me every day, sitting in this chat doing disinformation the whole way.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of part of the parcel when it comes to the internet.
No. All of these people that are sitting here lying about me in this chat have been running polls saying, Jag is the mastermind. Jag is behind them.
Yeah, but that's just madness, no?
No, that's not madness. It's called defamation and slander.
Well, yeah, but it's also the internet. I mean, you can't stop all of it, right?
I gotcha. But it's one thing to enhance.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's shit.
Another thing
it's
to
bad. Sorry.
invent it.
Yeah,
I mean, with real survivors.
Yeah, I'm not taking away from anything you're doing or your story. No, I get it. Trust me.
I just got one woman out of jail. I have another woman sitting in a mental hospital behind the Akon thing. This isn't good for them. And having people trying to paint me out to be some kind of opportunist or liar or scam artist or mastermind or what, like, this is insane.
But do you not think then if you're representing if you're representing survivors, right? And by all means, we can see Misha's been through a lot and has her own story to tell. Do you not think that this conversation would have been handled better for her in a different way?
No, I don't.
All right.
Because she's consistently told the same story over and over again and repeated it as fact, and it's not.
I'm with you. Hey, listen, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. If you feel like you need to defend yourself and put your push back, I'm with you. I understand why that would frustrate you. I understand why you wouldn't want your name dragged into something that you're saying isn't true. I completely get that.
I got 1,000 extra comments today that I have to ignore or get rid of for something I have nothing to do with.
Well, again, though,
wishing
it's
them well
the internet.
And wishing them help. Now, what I do know is there's a lot of people that have been doing disinformation on me for quite some time who used to make a lot of money, which is why they now hate you and mock you and scorn you and encourage their trolls to come over here and throw off your chat. I also know that now that I've started working with content creators like you and others, they feel very threatened because their AdSense checks are drying up because their negative Jaguar Wright content is no longer relevant. You're scavengers. But to make a meal out of these women is disgusting for all of you. You should all be ashamed of yourselves. And to make them sit there and repeat these stories over and over again, and nobody is bothered to get them any kind of psychiatric help or even ask. Forget a lie detector test. Have either of these women taken a psych eval?
Well, I mean,
I'm gonna tell you something right now. If you are a schizophrenic, you come up with stories like that all the time. Trust me, I've been locked in mental hospitals with women who have been extremely convincing.
So what are you saying then? Are you saying that if somebody wants, let me finish. If you're saying that somebody wants to tell their story or put their story out there as a survivor, offering a platform to do so should require a psych evaluation, and we shouldn't accept that somebody's ready to tell their story and capable of displaying that. I mean, is that what you're saying?
I do not see how her talking about feces, excrement, bodily remains, the death of infants, cannibalism, being saved, mermaids being eaten, sharks with teeth, being drowned, being beat to death, and still being alive. I don't see how any of this is going to benefit anyone who is representing her in any way.
Well, is it not more about what she wants?
At this point in time, y'all just sat here and watched her try to convince me that her and I had a meeting that never happened. I think it's time for her to get a psych eval, because if she is schizophrenic, and guess what? Trauma-based psychosis is very real. If she actually went through half of the things that she said, that would be enough to drive somebody into
psychosis. But when we're trying to get to the bottom of something like this,
listen to me. I told Adrienne last night, and she told me a whole lot of things that I am not airing out.
Yeah, but I mean, we have to assume that it's possible that her memory in this instant is jarred.
I mean,
that maybe
her memory
what if
jarred, and I'm trying to help her jar some of it. She's never met me other than with Natanya Rubin.
Sure. Well, I'm quite happy to sit here and say
confusion.
Yeah,
and
but
I'm
what I'm
not
saying,
covering anything. See,
no,
this is
Jag,
what's insane. No,
I'm
people in
not.
the chat, she's covering up. What is there to cover up? I don't know her.
Well, here's the thing. I don't really get why it's so important. I mean, is it not plausible that at a party when she was wherever she was or whatever age she was,
I'm telling
somebody
you, I've never before a day
no,
in
but
my
Jag, you're not just listen to me. I believe what you're saying, right? But I also believe that it's very plausible that somebody could have turned around and said, "Oh, this is Jaguar at a party, misintroducing you. She's convinced she's met somebody that she hasn't, and her misintroduction or missed memory could be something that."
There are a few people in the business that have my name. One of them is my little brother, Jaguar French. There's another dude who's an MC named Jaguar, and I know a couple of chicks that have been in the game, used to go and hang out at parties, that use my moniker as well. A lot of people like my name.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Is it not possible then, rather than making such a hardcore sort of, because I kind of felt like people were, it was almost like you were trying to convince people that if this one
something that isn't true.
I understand that, but surely it's something that we should just move. I understand that there's a good chance that she is wrong about meeting you, and sort of move on and try and support her for what she needs to get.
I'm asking from this point forward, if you do not have definitive facts or receipts about me, please do not say my name. Like, seriously.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
No, there's 25 thumbnails with my name on it attached to this, and it has nothing to do with me. Half of them are saying that I'm attaching myself intentionally because I'm clout chasing who? Now, don't let me, I don't want to be cocky, but let's just be honest. I get billions of views worldwide, not millions, billions. Who am I clout chasing? Who do I am the clout. Who do I need to clout chase? Especially little internet Sputniks that come out of nowhere and flash out of the pan and get 1 million views and think you done something. Do me a favor. Do that every month, every time you come out. Every month. But to do it on the back of someone else's pain, that's just not right. It's not right. And please, if you do not know me, stop lying on me, because people like looking for reasons to attack me. If you truly respect what I do, don't do that to me. That's all. I ain't mad at anybody. I'm not trying to tear anybody down personally. I think that what both of these women are doing to themselves at this time in life is suicide.
Well, this is the thing. You can say that and you can give your opinion. And if they don't listen, then that's kind
There's
of
nothing I can do about it.
I
But
get,
guess what?
yeah. And I mean that respectfully,
Fine.
obviously.
And that's fine. But do me a favor, just leave me out of it. I got better fish to fry.
Yeah, I'm with you.
No
I just think
disrespect.
I feel like
but I really
the
do.
way that
No,
I feel
I
like the way
think
that was.
all of this was, a lot of people were expecting a lot of things to go a different way because they didn't realize that Diddy is not getting out. You know, a lot of these stories that are going on right now have been creating a lot of confusion with the case. You know, people not being sure who's telling the truth, who's not, who's this, who's that. You know, all of this confusion could have created enough room for the judge to give. Thank God, God was working today. The Dipper stays in jail. If you don't know me, if we haven't worked together, keep my name out your mouth. With all due respect.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. So here's the thing though, Jag, right? Here's the thing. I feel like the way that you came in and said that, it put a massive question mark over not just what she'd said about meeting you, but her story to the side chat. I feel like
that's not my fault. That's not my fault. I do not know her. And she keeps telling this story. It's not true.
I understand that.
I would never deny meeting a witness.
But this is what I'm saying to you. Is it not better to find a solution for why that false memory is there than to just
know what? You know what? How about you guys figure that out? I'll watch from the bushes.
I mean, I'm asking you. I mean, is it not possible that it could be a false memory?
Listen to me. It could be. I don't know.
But that's what I'm saying. Do you not look in her eyes and are you not convinced that she feels like
you or any of the victims they can talk to? We do have professionals.
Hold on a second, honey. Can you just tell them?
Okay, I was gonna say take me off this. Hey, okay, Ron.
Yo.
Essentially, I'm just gonna say this. We got people that have been reaching out to us. These are professionals. These are counselors who have said if any victim comes forward and wants any help, they'll be willing to give it to them for free. So what we're going to do is, you reach out to me. You got my number. We will give them their number because we have so many counselors that have reached out and said this.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, no. Jag never met this woman until recently when they were speaking on Natanya's channel. And that now, if she has memories of whatever and they're false or whatever, then that's what we will do. We will send her the counselors. We have a few counselors who are interested in helping, and we'll send her their number.
And well, I mean, that's it. I mean, for me, it's about helping as much as we can. So that sounds probably like an option. So my brain is running slow.
Danny Lynn, I just want to let you know, no, because I'm a member here, so this matters to me.
Yeah, you do.
Right now, hey, Kadisha, right now, you have 55 trolls from the Crown Family channel, which is the official King Primate, and the Avengers in here, sitting in here running bots in this chat. Unbelievable.
Well, just to be clear, the only reason I was pressing back against you, Jag, is I think a lot of the time people get intimidated to just not ask you questions and follow up on things.
Row, you could listen.
You know what I'm saying?
Row all over me. You're the only one.
I just, like I say, for me, it's clear that if you were there, even if you were doing something really, embarrassing or whatever, you'd fall on your own sword. Correct, right? And I believe you. I also believe that that Misha believes what she is saying, if that makes sense.
That's fine. I know a lot of schizophrenics who believe a lot of things that
Well,
aren't
yeah,
real.
this is what, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. So there could potentially be a false memory there or something. So that was really my only point. That was it. That was
No,
about all I
I
had.
agree. And like I said, that's perfectly fine, but I cannot co-sign a memory that I for sure know never
I'm not
happened.
asking you. No, I'm not asking you to. Just to be clear. So yeah, 100%, 100%. And like I
Oh,
say, I
wow.
believe that you would definitely say.
Well,
But listen,
guys, we
I'm
got
sitting.
almost 5K in the chat. Wow, look at that.
Sadly, I'm sitting here beside my beautiful fiance who has given me the look. I'm on the laptop with the camera off, and it's 1
Oh no,
a.m.
it's how's the baby?
And the baby's due soon, man. Like I'm telling you, it
Eating up
is getting.
everything?
Oh, eating up everything. I found a block of cheese in my fridge with teeth marks in it the other day, Jag.
Oh, yes. Now, see, that's good
So
news.
yeah, she's doing good. She's doing good. But
And
listen,
let's not forget that everything that we're doing is to make sure that you don't have to worry about what's going to happen to your kid when he leaves the house after he gets here.
oh yeah, mine are all like daughters and sons of a high-powered witch who they're all going to take over the world. They're going to be the new high rulers. You know what I'm saying? So it's all good. But listen, Jack, great to see you. Sean, sorry I've got to duck out. Thank you, Side Chat. Thank you.
No worries.
We'll see you in the next one, guys. Cheers.
Do you want me to drop down now, Sean?
I want to ask you, did you see our interview with Suge Knight?
Yeah. I got to see some of it. I got to watch the rest of it. There's been a lot going on.
Yeah.
And then, the whole Diddy thing.
Yep. Yeah, that was good. The judge.
I told everybody he wasn't getting that.
Yeah.
I prayed for it. I don't know why don't nobody believe me.
I think his lawyers are rinsing him, giving him false hope, just trying to create more work for themselves.
Kind of like how they did for, Kamala.
Yeah.
Because everybody was so convinced that liar was going to win.
Yeah. Just
I
like
think I said that wasn't going to happen either, didn't I?
You did. Yes.
Thank
goodness.
I love you. And I could sit here all day and I could just go list for list for list of all of the things that I said before they happened. Earlier this year, almost 7 months ago on the blue couch, I made it very clear.
Okay, y'all. So I'm about to fast forward a little bit. Give me 1 second, okay?
A couple of years. I just remember 2012 is when they called me telling me to come testify against him, telling me I got paid, but I never sued Bill Cosby or Einstein, but I got $75,000, which I never spent. And it's just a little bit overwhelming because I'm not lying. I'm not lying. And you have to be a sick person to get on the internet and tell this. And the reason why I'm finally speaking is because I never been heard. I understand you saying I need to go to a counselor, but people need to be aware. I don't want him to get on no bond. Even if I don't press charges or try to sue him, because it's not about the money.
You
like I
should
could
be
have.
rejoicing now, honey, because guess what? He got denied. He's not getting out.
And it feels good. Justice feels good to me. Like justice feels so good to me because I've been through some horrible things, and I can't say the other people names that I want to say, but those people had me too. And it just feels good. I can't wait till all of them go down. In a minute, it's not gonna be no music.
They will one by one, but
it's not gonna be no music. We're gonna be listening to Bollywood, them Indian people. It ain't gonna be no music.
Go down with them. You gotta take better care of yourself. Okay?
Okay. I don't have nothing against you, and I apologize because if I would have known that witchy lady did not like you, I would never brought your name up. I was
She
praising
hates
you.
me.
I
She
would
worked with my second husband to try to unalive me.
I was
She's
praising you,
insane.
and she got mad.
I
So
know.
it's like my narratives, they're
You know,
different.
she's the one that started that rumor that I was putting you and Adria up to this and that I was working you guys.
Yeah, but you did not.
She
You didn't
started. I
put me
know.
up to nothing. You
I
didn't
know.
put me up to nothing, and I appreciate you still praying with me on her name is Natanya.
Yeah.
I appreciate you praying with me on Natanya Live. Like, I have no ill will towards you or
I pray for
Natanya.
you and Adria every day.
Adria, I see she's the type of friend that can't hold water. I just feel more mad because my fiance told me don't tell this girl this stuff, and then she's like, I'm not gonna talk about you, and then let me tell you, then next time I look up, I'm like, she done told my whole story, so I'm more stressed out because I can get discredit. I'm on her talking about the same thing she was talking about, but it's more stuff to my story, but I haven't talked about everything, but I'm just talking about the stuff that
Sweetheart,
she put out.
I'm gonna tell you the same thing I told Adria last night. At this point in time, you need to disassociate yourself from Adria completely. Stop having contact. Stop talking. Stop sharing any more of your story with anyone else. This is your story. You don't need an interpreter. But at this point in time, the two of you speaking together has turned toxic.
Yeah.
For the both of you. If you have she has her story, you have yours. Keep them separate.
I gotta go in there and go see.
Do you guys think I'm wrong? I think it's time for them to
So do you
sever
believe
their story.
you believe me what I went through, right?
Sweetheart, I know you're not lying about the things that you're saying.
You just saying that I don't know you. I don't know Miss Jaguar.
I'm
I
telling
don't
you, I
know her.
don't know you, sweetheart.
Yeah,
What
that's
I
what I'm
am
saying.
telling you is I talked to Adria last night, and Adria has been rock solid on the fact that she knows you were there, that she saw it. I'm not going to sit here and judge either one of your stories, which is why I've never wanted to talk about it. If you notice, I've never showed up for a conversation about any of your stories, only to pray with you guys and let you know we're praying for you and we wish you well. That's it. It's time for you two to part ways. Let your story be your story. Let her story be her
Because to be
story.
honest, I haven't heard her story. She hasn't. She's like, I haven't told my story. I got her recorded saying I haven't even told my story. Like I'm ready for her. I'm ready to hear her story. Because I feel like only thing she wasn't willing is when she was drugged. But other than that, she was willing. If she was awake, she was willing to be there and she was willing to do the things she was doing.
There's a lot of stuff going on, but I've already made it very clear with Adria. The only way I'm willing to even sit down and talk with her is if she agrees to go under hypnotherapy.
That's what I want. And
that is the only way I will deal with Adria. It will have to be hypnosis.
So do you have anything in Texas? She done already put them in Dallas. She's going to help me get killed. Getting on here talking about Yellow Beezy. Yellow Beezy don't have nothing to do with this. I told Adrian in privacy that he be in my hood. He be in where I'm from. He be where I'm from. And
Yellow Beezy ain't nothing to play with. And the things that she had to tell me, the rest of the things she had to tell me, will get you killed. That's for sure. Which is
that's why I told her. I said,
I am saying to you, it's time to go into therapy. You hear me?
They in my circle.
Whatever you told her, you already know how dangerous that is. If she told me, we don't know who else she told.
She get on that weed and get a little bit too loose for me.
Oh, okay, you see what I'm
She is
saying?
not doing it. I'm gonna be real.
For those
I want
in the chat,
justice. I want to save the kids. I told her.
For those who are in the chat think this is cat, Yellow Beezy ain't nothing to play with at all.
Yeah, I don't know why she brought her name up. I don't know why she brought his name up. I don't know nothing about that. I said that we seen P. Diddy in the projects. That's all I said. I didn't tell her to get up there and say nothing else. Like, she ran with that narrative. She was saying, when I talked to her, she said she was going to pop me out. But I didn't mean for her to, everything we talk about you on YouTube telling, and I'm not getting no money. So I'm not getting no money for this. All I'm just, it's awareness. It's real. It's more than him, and it's more than him. And people, favorite people, they are in it. And I haven't mentioned their names other than J-Lo and Bill Cosby and Einstein.
That's enough to
I haven't mentioned people's names.
That's enough to mention, though.
Yeah, she mentioned it. I said it. It's the truth. I just confirmed it. But I really, I don't want to mess myself. I can understand what you're saying, because the whole time I'm waiting on Miss Gloria Arez, or I'm waiting on the other lawyers, and they told me never to make a statement. So by me doing this, it was more of, well,
what do you mean Gloria already told you not
don't
to
make a statement?
Why would Gloria already tell
the
you
lawyers, the lawyers wanna pop me out. Like, because I was going to Gloria Arez because she had the lady on the pool table. But the thing is that, like, with her and them, I have to go to counsel and get hypnos. I don't know the dates. So that is what kind of messing me up. But at the end of the day, like I told Adria.
Hold on one second. I'm sorry.
This is the last year. This is the last year to file. I'm saying that I was going to Miss Gloria Arez to be my lawyer. She was giving me consultation. She was talking to me.
Uh-huh.
I need proof other than, I need proof. So I guess I need more proof. But I mean, if they have the evidence, they got.
Wait, did you just say you went to Gloria Allred to represent you regarding your time and your trauma,
all of this,
and your abuse with Diddy? And
yes,
she
but
told you not to file a report?
somebody is. No, she didn't tell me not to file a report. She told me, like, she asked me, was I making statements? And I told her no. Like, I never said anything. But Adrian, she went live and she started telling, my story. And when I called down to New York, somebody is saying that that's them on his lap. So they said, I can't say that's me on the lap. I can only say that's me on the table. So the system is corrupt to me. And I don't care about no money. I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. I will live normal. You said what?
No, the system is very corrupt, and Dallas is not the safest place sometimes when it comes to this kind of.
Other than that, I don't have somebody that's going to take my case.
Well, look, we're going to get you guys the information for the therapist. They are offering their services for free. People just want to see you.
I guess that's what I need.
A place of, healing and peace and mental wellness, and not allowing all of these monstrous memories to just run your life daily.
Yeah, because I never got counseling. I never got help. I just suppress it. But other than me getting on live, but other than me getting on live, I don't ever think about it. Well, I think about it when I was having a nervous breakdown, when they was like, we're revealing J. Doe's face. I was having a panic attack. Oh, this is my mom calling.
Oh, trust me,
I was having a panic attack.
Therapist. That's why I'm suggesting she gets one. I swear to God, the people in the chat, you gotta wonder about those IQs. Okay, guys. Well, I just wanted to come and get that clear, and thank you for acknowledging this with the audience, because I don't know why people keep trying to convince people that I'm manipulating you in some way, or that I'm working you guys. I don't know, but it's not true.
Yeah, I think anyone with half a brain agrees with you there, Jag, 100%. I just want to say, Jag, it's going to be really exciting to watch all the people that only watch the first half of this and then start going crazy on the internet and then don't watch it to the point where, you know, where you're suggesting free therapy and you're going to do a lot of good in this situation. So I think the ship was turned pretty well, and I'm glad that he's had a chance to talk this out. I really am.
Look, me and all of my folks, we're praying for you guys, okay? Stay safe. And stop sharing your story with people. Let your story be your story. Okay? Trust me. Your story should just be your story. All right, guys. I'll see ya.
Thank you very
All right,
much
Jack.
for joining us. Have a good evening. Wow, what an